guys, welcome back to another video. I am doing another intro in my car. I don't know why, I just really like doing the intro in my car. I think I have really good lighting in here and I can just like kind of prop up my phone with my water bottle up here and it just kind of works. So I hope you're enjoying the scenery inside my car. Anyways, for today's video, I decided why don't I just take you along with me to do a little training session. So today we are hitting legs and I'm doing it glute and hamstrings focused. So I'm going to take you guys along with me to do that workout. I just had breakfast about an hour ago and I don't really have anything going on this week. I moved back to North Carolina and I haven't found a part-time job yet and I'm not taking classes for the spring. So I have a lot of time on my hands. So I've gotten to spend just a good amount of time focusing on training, focusing on nutrition, which has been really nice because I feel like my bulking program went into a little bit of a lull just with the holidays. I was taking time off tracking. I wasn't really focusing as hard in the gym because typically I would make my sessions shorter so I could spend time with my family, do other things, which is all super important stuff. I knew going into the new year and kind of getting back into things, I really wanted to get back. I hate saying like get back on track because I feel like that phrase is just so toxic because it implies you're like doing something wrong and you need to, I don't know, get back into your strict way of doing things. So not get back on track, but just kind of, I don't know, get back into really pursuing these goals that I have for myself. And like I said, I don't regret taking the time off or being a little more relaxed. I think you should be more relaxed around the holidays. Family's most important. It makes it way more enjoyable. But I have things that I want to accomplish and I want to get stronger in the gym. And so now I'm focusing on doing that. But yeah, like I said, today we're doing glutes and hamstrings. This is the first week of my new program for myself. Well, okay, I'm like using program interchangeably. Okay, I should say new split. This is the first week of my new split, which is kind of like the phase 2 of workouts. I changed it up a little bit. I think for the first phase that I did for my workouts, I was doing 3 leg days a week and 2 upper body days a week. So I was doing quads. My second day was a push day, chest, shoulders, triceps, and then I do a little bit of abs at the end. Wednesday was my second leg day, and that was typically just glute focused, purely glutes. Thursday was pull day, biceps, back, triceps again, a little bit. I don't really train triceps that much. And then core, my Fridays was glutes and hamstrings. For this second phase, I'm pretty much keeping things the same in terms of what muscle groups I'm training on which days. I want to focus more on growing my quads. I feel like that's just gonna give me better strength in my legs to grow my glutes. There's this misconception I feel like among women, and you know, glute growth and booty growth is such a overused phrase in the fitness industry for women. I feel like everyone wants to grow their glutes. And I think what people don't realize a lot of the time is in order to grow your glutes, you need to have strength in the rest of your lower body in order to lift the amount of weight to target your glutes. And in order to be proportionate, like you need to build up like all of your legs in order to have strength and growth in your glute. I don't know if that made sense. So I realized I really need to focus on building up my quads. So that's what we're doing now. The only thing that I changed, I'm still keeping it pretty much the same. Monday, full quad day. Tuesday, I do push. Wednesday now, instead of doing just a glute day, it's going to be glutes and quads. Thursday, still pull day, and Friday, glutes and hamstrings. Like I said, today is Friday, so we are hitting glutes and hamstrings. I'm super excited for this workout because I haven't done it yet, which means I get to like do new exercises that I threw in there for myself. I pretty much do the same exercises even when I'm changing up my splits. I'll just do different reps and sets, and maybe instead of doing something with a dumbbell, I'll do it with a barbell and vice versa. But I did throw a couple different ones in there. I think I have some Smith Machine good mornings that we're going to be doing, which I'm excited for because I haven't done good mornings in a very long time. If my form looks a little rough on some things or I seem like I'm struggling, that would be why, because this is my first time doing this workout. I am excited to take you guys along with me. I'm going to shut up now. I feel like I've been talking for a minute, probably because I'm stalling a little bit. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be painful. but it's gonna be okay. Let's get into this workout and I will go get in the gym and show you what I'm doing. So I like to start my lower body days out with about a 10 or 15 minute warm-up walk on the treadmill, kind of just to get myself warm, get my blood flowing, especially when it's so cold outside since it's winter. And then after that, I moved into about 5 to 10 minutes of dynamic stretching. This usually would be about 5 to 7 exercises, and I'll do 6 to 8 reps of each. I don't really have a set routine or anything. I just kind of try to listen to my body, see what needs warming up. Once I get warm enough, that's when I start taking jackets off and sweatpants. They were blasting the heat that day because I think it was like 20 degrees or something. Anyways, so this day I was focusing on obviously warming up my legs, especially my hips, opening those up, my hamstrings, and this will just help me, have a greater range of motion and prevent injury, especially in this building phase where I am trying to lift heavier. I really want to make sure that I'm properly warming up and cooling down so I'm not gonna be at risk of injuring myself or anything like that. The next thing that I did was set up for my first exercise, which was a barbell Romanian deadlift. And as you can see, I started using straps for this exercise, which was very helpful because typically my grip will give out before my legs do. So it's just been able to help me, lift heavier weight and really focus on building my glutes and hamstrings. And I did 8 to 10 reps of those, and then I supersetted it with B stance Romanian deadlifts, again using the strap for grip on that dumbbell. I repeated this 3 times for a total of 4 sets. And my glutes and upper hamstrings were definitely already starting to burn after this one, but I knew it was going to be a good workout. You can also watch me chase this dumbbell down because I set it down and it started to roll away, so that was fun. The next exercise I did was the Smith machine good mornings as promised. I'm still kind of working on my form for these. I'm trying to focus on, sending my hips back, bending my knees a little bit while keeping my torso straight, make sure I'm not like bending my spine or anything like that. But I did 4 sets of that, 8 to 10 reps. And then my next exercise was the dumbbell sumo squats. I did 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps. And also with rep ranges, I always try to go for the top of the range because it kind of just ensures that I'm pushing myself. You'd really be surprised at how much your mindset affects how many reps you can do. If I tell myself I'm doing 10 reps and was fairly uncomfortable by 10, I would probably stop, even though I might have 1 or 2 more reps in me. So that's why I really try to just go for the top range and push myself as hard as I can. The next thing I did was the seated leg curl machine. I did 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps, and I tried to keep a tempo of 1 second down and 2 seconds up. So I was really keeping the weight under control the entire time. The last set, I made a drop set. So after my last rep of the 3rd set, I immediately dropped the weight and did 1 set of 15. And if I look like I'm in pain here, it's because I definitely was. As you can see, I'm like barely able to get off the machine. Then I finally finished out the workout with some weighted hyperextensions. For some reason, I basically had to fight the bench to adjust it to the right height. Anyways, I did 3 sets of 12 to 15 reps, really focusing on squeezing my glutes on the way up. And after that, as you can see, I was absolutely dead. So if you aren't looking like this at the end of your workouts, then I hate to say it, but you probably aren't training hard enough. And I definitely knew I was going to be feeling it the next day after this one. Then I just ended the workout as promised with 5 minutes of static stretching to cool down and ensure my muscles don't get all stiff, and I'd hopefully be able to walk properly the next day. Once again, I don't really have a set stretching routine. I kind of just focus on what feels tight and making sure I feel, cooled down and everything before I finish up. So I just got back from the gym and it was a really good workout, really hard. As you could see, I was definitely struggling at the end. I'm probably just gonna go make some lunch now since it's about, I think it's like 12:45-ish or so. So yeah, I'll go make some lunch. I'm probably gonna do breakfast for lunch because if you know me, you know that I could eat breakfast food for pretty much every single meal of the day. So I'll probably do an omelet and bagel type situation. Maybe I'll throw that in here at the end of the video. It's also a meal that I probably post on my Instagram several times a month. I'm probably just gonna end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed that workout. It was fun to film and take you all along with me. Let me know if you give it a try and how your legs are feeling the next day, because I really don't know how my legs are gonna be feeling. I think I may have trouble sitting down tomorrow. We shall see. Thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far, if you want to see more fitness, more food, just more of my life in general, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button down below so I can just, I don't know, get more views, keep making content. It's very encouraging when I see that people watch these. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Okay, I'm like using program interchangeably with like the whole thing and then this part. Okay, I lost my train of thought.